Hey, this is Matt with Mystical Mountains, and I mentioned on a previous video that I personally prefer a Norse style tomahawk or a tomahawk in general to a hatchet, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so this is a cold steel tomahawk. It's the Norse design. It's $20 and $5 for the cover. But let's talk about this. It's got reach. The head is held on by friction fits, which means there's no wedges, there's nothing along those lines. So I can take the head off and transport this in two pieces, or I can take the head off if I need a blade, and we'll talk about that in a second. Or say this handle breaks, it's easier to replace in the wild than a hatchet or axe handle is. Okay, if you look at the way the blade is shaped, especially on the Norse hawk, okay, I can, now imagine the handle is off. I can come up here and grip it, and what do I have? I have an ulu, okay? Now, to show you what an ulu is, this is an ulu. It's a traditional knife of the Alaskan people. I'm sure other cultures have used it as well. But on an ulu, it's chiseled ground, which means this is flat, and this is a scandi, or what we now refer to as a scandi. It's made for processing game, for cooking. This is an overall utility knife. Okay, so we'll hold it like that. Do you see the similarities? So without the handle, or even with the handle, if I hold it, say like this, you know, I can now get in there. If this is all I have, I can get in there and I can process game. I can do fine cuts. I can reverse it, come around this way, dig in, use it, take it, take the handle off, and basically I have an ulu. And I love this blade, I love that blade shape so much. Even Nesmith, George Washington Sears, his blade had a wide sweeping edge on it the same way as the tomahawk does, and so does the Jesmic, my primary field knife. If you look at it, the blades are extremely similar. What this allows me to do is, if say I lose this, I don't have an ulu, I don't have a primary knife, but I have this, I can pop that head off and I'm good to go. If this breaks, find a limb, use the head itself to carve it down, I'm good to go. One thing that you do sacrifice on tomahawks is that most of the time they don't have a pull, the hammer head on the back, but you can still, pound with that if you had to. But I'm not affiliated with Cold Steel. This is just the one I have. But that's why I personally like a tomahawk more than I do a hatchet. If I'm going into the woods on wintertime, I'm going to take an axe. And I'm going to take a tomahawk. But I'm still going to have an axe for summer, spring, fall. This is really all I take with me. And, your mileage may vary. But that is why I personally like a tomahawk. So stay safe. I love you. Keep social distancing. And, love each other. Bye.